Are you tired of feeling stuck and uncertain about your future? Do you wake up every morning with a sense of dread, wondering how you'll tackle the day ahead? You're not alone. Many of us struggle with this feeling, but the good news is that it's a sign that you're ready for a change. Today, we're going to explore the foundation of mental strength, and I'm excited to share with you some subtle habits that the most resilient people use to navigate life's challenges. These habits may seem small, but they have a profound impact on how we think, feel, and behave. Let's start with the first key point. Mentally strong people start their day with a clear intention, not a to-do list. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but isn't a to-do list essential for getting things done? And yes, it can be. However, a to-do list can quickly turn into a source of stress and anxiety, making you feel overwhelmed and uncertain about where to start. On the other hand, setting a clear intention gives you direction and focus. It's a powerful way to set the tone for your day, and it can help you stay motivated and driven. So, how do you set a clear intention? It's simpler than you might think. Start by asking yourself, what do I want to achieve today? What's my top priority? What's the one thing that I need to accomplish in order to feel satisfied and fulfilled? For example, let's say you're a busy entrepreneur, and you're feeling overwhelmed by the demands of your business. Instead of making a long to-do list, you might set an intention to focus on one specific task, such as writing a key email or making a critical phone call. By doing so, you'll be able to tackle the task with clarity and focus, and you'll feel a sense of accomplishment when you're done. Let's move on to the second key point. Mentally strong people take ownership of their emotions and thoughts. This might sound simple, but it's a crucial aspect of mental strength. When we take ownership of our emotions and thoughts, we're able to acknowledge and accept them, rather than trying to suppress or deny them. As a personal example, I recall a time when I was feeling anxious and uncertain about a big decision. Instead of trying to push the feelings away, I decided to sit with them and explore why I was feeling that way. I realized that I was worried about the unknown, and that I was afraid of making the wrong choice. By acknowledging and accepting my emotions, I was able to move forward with confidence and clarity. Taking ownership of our emotions and thoughts also means being kind and compassionate towards ourselves. We often treat ourselves harshly when we make mistakes or encounter setbacks, but mentally strong people know that this approach is not only unhelpful but also damaging. Instead, they practice self-compassion and self-forgiveness, recognizing that we're all human and that mistakes are an inevitable part of the learning process. The third key point is that mentally strong people prioritize self-care and self-compassion. This might seem obvious, but it's amazing how many of us neglect our own needs in order to get things done. We sacrifice our sleep, our exercise, and our relationships in the name of productivity and success. But the truth is that self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. When we prioritize self-care and self-compassion, we're able to take care of ourselves physically, emotionally, and mentally. We're able to rest and recharge, and we're able to face challenges with resilience and confidence. So, how do you prioritize self-care and self-compassion? Start by making time for activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. This might include exercise, meditation, reading, or spending time in nature. For example, let's say you're a busy professional who's constantly on the go. Instead of sacrificing your exercise routine, you might decide to start small by taking a short walk during your lunch break or doing a few stretching exercises in the morning. By making self-care a priority, you'll be able to stay energized and motivated, and you'll be better equipped to handle the demands of your job. By adopting these subtle habits, you'll be amazed at how your life can change in just a few weeks. You'll feel more confident, more focused, and more resilient. You'll be better equipped to handle challenges and setbacks, and you'll be more likely to achieve your goals and dreams. So, I want to leave you with a challenge today. Take a few minutes to reflect on your own habits and behaviors. Ask yourself, am I starting my day with a clear intention, or am I getting bogged down by a to-do list? Am I taking ownership of my emotions and thoughts, or am I trying to suppress or deny them? And am I prioritizing self-care and self-compassion, or am I sacrificing my own needs in order to get things done? Remember, mental strength is not something that you either have or you don't, it's something that you can develop and cultivate over time. By adopting these subtle habits, you'll be well on your way to building a stronger, more resilient self. And who knows, you might just find that you're able to achieve your dreams and goals in ways that you never thought possible. What if I told you that mentally strong people have a secret to bouncing back from failures? It's not about being immune to setbacks or having an unrealistic expectation of success. Rather, it's about how they choose to view challenges in the first place. When faced with obstacles, mentally strong individuals don't see them as threats to their ego or self-worth. They view challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than as a reflection of their personal abilities. Let me share an example with you. Take the case of J.K. Rowling, the famous author of the Harry Potter series. After being a single mother living on welfare, Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before one finally agreed to publish her book. Many would have seen this as a devastating setback, but not Rowling. Instead, she used those rejections as fuel to refine her craft and eventually produce one of the most beloved book series of all time. Mentally strong people also focus on the present moment, rather than getting bogged down in past regrets or future anxieties. They practice mindfulness, which allows them to stay grounded and focused on what they can control. By being present in the moment, they're able to respond to challenges with clarity and purpose, rather than letting emotions cloud their judgment. Think about it this way: when you're driving, you don't worry about the traffic light at the next intersection or the one 3 miles ahead. You focus on the road in front of you, and that's exactly what mentally strong people do with their lives. Another key habit of mentally strong individuals is celebrating their small wins, no matter how insignificant they may seem. It's easy to get caught up in grand goals and overlook the tiny victories along the way. But the truth is, it's those small wins that give us the momentum and confidence to tackle bigger challenges. Take the example of a marathon runner who's training for their first big race. They might not be able to run a full marathon just yet, but they can celebrate the fact that they finished a 5K or completed a tough workout. By acknowledging and celebrating progress, mentally strong people stay motivated and encouraged, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. So, let's say you're facing a difficult decision right now. Maybe it's about whether to take a risk on a new career path or stay in your current job. Maybe it's about whether to pursue a long-term relationship or stay single. Whatever the decision, remember that mentally strong people don't let fear or uncertainty hold them back. They weigh their options, assess their strengths and weaknesses, and then take bold action. But what happens when the going gets tough, and you're faced with a difficult decision? We'll get to that in the next section, but for now, let's focus on building the resilience and confidence we need to tackle those challenges head-on. Imagine having the confidence to pursue your dreams and achieve your goals. You wake up every morning with a sense of purpose, knowing that you're one step closer to turning your vision into reality. But what sets mentally strong people apart from those who struggle to make progress? It's not just about having a clear plan or working hard. It's about cultivating specific habits that help you stay focused, motivated, and resilient in the face of challenges. One of the subtle habits of mentally strong people is taking calculated risks and stepping outside their comfort zone. I recall a time when I decided to quit my stable job to pursue a career in writing. It was a daunting decision, but I knew it was necessary for me to grow professionally. With a mix of excitement and trepidation, I took the leap and started freelancing. The outcome? I gained valuable experience, built a network of contacts, and eventually landed my dream job as a writer. Another habit of mentally strong individuals is surrounding themselves with positive influences and supportive people. These are the ones who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself, who offer constructive feedback, and who help you stay accountable. Having a strong support system is crucial in overcoming self-doubt, staying motivated, and achieving your goals. Additionally, mentally strong people focus on solutions, not problems, and take action towards their goals. They don't get bogged down by obstacles, instead, they find ways to overcome them. By adopting a solution-focused mindset, you'll be able to approach challenges with confidence and creativity, rather than getting stuck in a rut of negativity and self-doubt. So, what's the first step you'll take today to adopt these subtle habits and unlock your potential? Will you start by taking a small risk, such as asking for feedback from a trusted friend or mentor? Or will you begin by surrounding yourself with positive influences, such as joining a community or attending a networking event? Whatever it is, remember that developing mental strength takes time and consistency. It's not about being perfect, it's about being brave and taking the first step towards a better life.